31. Scheduled commercial banks. While extending the at-par check facility to cooperative banks, regional rural banks have advised them to utilize this facility only for Option A, their own use. Option B, their account holders who are KYC compliant, provided that all transactions of 50,000 rupees or more should be strictly by debit to the customer's account. Option C, walk-in customers, against cash for less than 50 rupees, octal 0 per individual. Option D, all above. The correct answer is option D, all above. 32. In compliance with all CFT guidelines, while issuing at-par checks, banks should ensure that all at-par checks issued by them are crossed. Option A, not transferable. Option B, account payee, if amount is 50,000 rupees or more. Option C, account payee, irrespective of the amount involved. Option D, not negotiable. The correct answer is option C, account payee, irrespective of the amount involved. 33. The term FIUINT stands for Option A, Funds Investment Unit India. Option B, Financial Intelligence Unit India. Option C, Financial Information Unit India. Option D, Fiscal Intelligence Unit India. The correct answer is option B, Financial Intelligence Unit India. 34. As per the guidelines stated under the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act, which of the following is not a regulatory body and is not entitled to appoint a UAPA nodal officer? Option A, Ministry of External Affairs. Option B, Department of Economic Affairs. Option C, Ministry of Law and Justice. Option D, FIUINT. The correct answer is option C, Ministry of Law and Justice. 35. The customer identification along with photograph should be done at least once in years if he is high-risk customer. Option A, 2 years. Option B, 3 years. Option C, 5 years. Option D, 8 years. The correct answer is option A, 2 years. 36. The term FATF under the Prevention of Money Laundering Act refers to option A, Financial Action Task Force. Option B, Financial Advisory Task Force. Option C, Fiscal Action Task Force. Option D, Fiscal Amendment Task Force. The correct answer is option A, Financial Action Task Force. 37. As per RBI guidelines, banks are advised not to enter into a correspondent relationship with A, which is incorporated in a country where it has no physical presence and is unaffiliated to any regulated financial group. Option A, Foreign bank. Option B, Shell bank. Option C, Respondent bank. Option D, Cooperative bank. The correct answer is option B, Shell bank. 38. As per the amendments to PML rules, every reporting entity is required to maintain the record of all transactions, including the record of all cross-border wire transfers of more than or its equivalent in foreign currency, where either the origin or destination of the fund is in India. Option A, 2 lakh rupees. Option B, 3 lakh rupees. Option C, 5 lakh rupees. Option D, 7 lakh rupees. The correct answer is option C, 5 lakh rupees. 39. As per RBI guidelines, in case of domestic wire transfer, if a bank has reason to believe that a customer is intentionally structuring wire transfer to below to several beneficiaries in order to avoid reporting or monitoring, the bank must insist on complete customer identification before effecting the transfer. Option A, 25,000 rupees. Option B, 50,000 rupees. Option C, 75,000 rupees. Option D, 100,000 rupees. The correct answer is option B, 50,000 rupees. 40. As per Prevention of Money Laundering Act, 2002, the ordering bank must retain the originator information at least for a period of option A, 12 years. Option B, 10 years. Option C, 7 years. Option D, 5 years. The correct answer is option B, 10 years. 41. As per Prevention of Money Laundering Act, 2002, the receiving intermediary bank must keep a record of originator information accompanying a cross-border wire transfer received from the ordering bank at least for option A, 2 years. Option B, 3 years. Option C, 5 years. Option D, 10 years. The correct answer is option D, 10 years. 42. Under what circumstances can the beneficiary bank restrict or even terminate its business relationship with the ordering bank? Option A, if the ordering bank is a foreign bank. Option B, if the ordering bank effects a transfer that exceeds 50,000 rupees. Option C, if the ordering bank fails to furnish information on the remitter. Option D, all above. The correct answer is option C, if the ordering bank fails to furnish information on the remitter. 43. What are the roles and responsibilities of a principal officer appointed by the bank under CFT guidelines? Option A, maintains close liaison with institutions involved in the fight of terrorism. Option B, acts independently and reports directly to the senior management or to the board of directors. Option C, oversees and ensures overall compliance with regulatory guidelines on CFT issued from time to time and obligations under the PMLA 2002, rules and regulations made thereunder, as amended from time to time, and responsible for timely submission of CTR, STR and reporting of counterfeit notes to FIUIND. Option D, all above. The correct answer is option D, all above. 44. To ensure compliance with the obligations under Section 13 of the Prevention of Money Laundering Amendment Act, 2012, banks are advised to nominate a director on their boards as option A, Chief Director. Option B, Principal Officer. Option C, Designated Director. Option D, Director in Charge. The correct answer is option C, Designated Director. 45. Government of India, Ministry of Finance, Department of Revenue, has notified the rules under the Prevention of Money Laundering Act, PMLA, 2002 via a notification in the Gazette of India. The provisions of PMLA 2002 with the said rules came into effect from option A, July 2, 2006. Option B, July 1, 2005. Option C, July 1, 2006. Option D, July 2, 2005. The correct answer is option B, July 1, 2005. 46. Banks should ensure that records pertaining to the identification of the customer and his address obtained while opening the account and during the course of business relationship are properly preserved for at least after the business relationship is ended. Option A, 12 years. Option B, 5 years. Option C, 10 years. Option D, 12 years. The correct answer is option C, 10 years. 47. As under PMLA rules, the abbreviation NTR stands for option A, Non-Traditional Revenue. Option B, Non-Profit Organization Transaction Report. Option C, New Transaction Report. Option D, Net Time Reference. The correct answer is option B, Non-Profit Organization Transaction Report. 48. As per PMLA rules, banks should maintain proper record of all transactions involving receipts by non-profit organizations of value of Rs or more in foreign currency. Option A, 20 lakh. Option B, 10 lakh. Option C, 5 lakh. Option D, 50 lakh. The correct answer is option B, 10 lakh. 49. The cash transaction report, CTR, for each month should be submitted to FIUIND by of the succeeding month. Option A, 5th. Option B, 15th. Option C, 7th. Option D, 10th. The correct answer is option B, 15th. 50. While filing CTR, details of individual transactions below Rs need not be furnished Option A 100,000. Option B 20,000. Option C 50,000. Option D 30,000. The correct answer is option C 50,000. 51. KYC directions have been issued by RBI under provisions of Option A Section 42 of RBI Act, 1934. Option B Section 35A of RBI Act, 1934. Option C Section 35A of Banking Regulation Act, 1949. Option D Section 24 of Banking Regulation Act, 1949. The correct answer is option C Section 35A of Banking Regulation Act, 1949. 52. The main objective of KYC directions is to: Option A prevent banks from being used by criminal elements for money laundering activities. Option B enable banks to know, understand their customers and their financial dealings better. Option C combating financing of terrorism. Option D only option A and option C above. The correct answer is option D only option A and option C above. 53. As per KYC directions of RBI, banks should ensure that any remittance of funds by way of demand draft, mail, telegraphic transfer or any other mode and issue of travelers' checks for value of is affected by debit to the customer's account or against checks and not against cash payment. Option A 25,000 rupees and above. Option B 50,000 rupees and above. Option C 100,000 rupees and above. Option D above are 1 lakh. The correct answer is option B 50,000 rupees and above. 54. As per current KYC directions of RBI, banks are required to maintain proper record of cash transactions of: Option A deposit of 10 lakh rupees and above. Option B withdrawal of 10 lakh rupees and above. Option C deposit and withdrawal of 10 lakh rupees and above. Option D deposit and withdrawal of over 10 lakh rupees. The correct answer is option C deposit and withdrawal of 10 lakh rupees and above. 55. Which of the following document S cannot be accepted as documentary evidence of proof of identity of an individual willing to open an account with the bank as per the latest KYC directions of RBI? Option A driving license. Option B PAN card. Option C voter S identity card. Option D ration card. The correct answer is option D ration card. 56. As per the latest instructions of RBI, with the objective of financial inclusion for opening small accounts, banks need to seek only a photograph of the account holder and self-certification of address. Outstanding balance in these accounts at any time will not exceed 50,000 rupees and total credit transactions not exceeding 100,000 rupees per year and withdrawals including other debits per month not exceeding: Option A 25,000 rupees. Option B 5,000 rupees. Option C 10,000 rupees. Option D 3,000 rupees. The correct answer is option C 10,000 rupees. 57. Shri P.K. Sharma, an old man of 65 years age, is living with his son in Noida. He has no independent proof of his residence. He has approached your branch for opening his savings account. As per RBI's latest instructions, we can open his account by: Option A waiving proof of residence. Option B obtaining utility bill of his son with a declaration from his son that he is staying with him. Option C requesting him to restrict his balance within 50,000 rupees. Option D both option A and option C above. The correct answer is option B obtaining utility bill of his son with a declaration from his son that he is staying with him.